Hello, welcome. If you're tuning in today, then you are here at exactly the right time. Today I'm connecting with direct messages via spirit. And so if you are tuning in today, it's likely that there is something for you. I'm being told first that the devastation that has affected the world in the past few months and even last decade have been pre-designed to prepare us for what is coming and a new generational factor. Things are changing hands. The energy is lifting, but the plan is changing. The way forward is changing. And overnight, things will be different. So the first message I'm getting through is for Katie in Spain. Your dad suffered a huge trauma and needed to be at peace. He made the decision to go early. Leave the troubles behind you as they make little sense in the future arrangement of things. This may or may not be for the same person, but I'm being given a male who is coming through who has a suitcase in his hand. He seems to be dressed in 1940s attire. He's saying goodbye to his loved ones who are left behind. I'm being told that he's linked to 1946. He's boarding a train, and as the train leaves the station, he is free. He's lost all the noise in his head and the memories. I see a soldier, a person with a medal. I'm getting the name Charles and the name or word Denwood. Someone laid to rest and fought for his country. He has come back as a young male. I'm seeing a 20-year-old male who has emerged as a warrior. I'm being told an Italian male. I'm also getting something linked to the forces here. It seems that new warriors are coming to light, and they will be in their mid-20s to 25 years of age, where they will show what they're made of, what they need to do. It's like they're being given skills to work with. Getting the name Marion. I'm getting the place Romania, or Romanian descent. She figured it out early. She knew what to do next, and she took control. I'm getting somebody having either injections, maybe this is to do with chemo. It looks like a drip of some kind or chemo. I'm seeing this woman lying in a bed and was tired, was exhausted of all this, but it's like she made a very, very quick and reactive decision to stop. I feel like she's saying that she stopped the treatment. She couldn't take it anymore. She had to value the whole of life. She looked at the whole picture. She didn't do this for selfish reasons. She was alerted to do this because if she shared the decision, she would have been talked out of it. I feel this is somebody who decided to stop treatment for some reason and maybe didn't even say anything. I'm definitely getting the word cancer. I'm not sure what the Romanian link is, or maybe that there is somebody who was going to Romania or there was something going on at that time, but it seems to be an important link. I'm also being given a whole busload of people and I'm being taken back to a bridge or something collapsing, or a bus, a big accident there. And I've got a young female, possibly 12, maybe a little bit older, between 12 and 15, light blonde, like light brown hair in ponytails down to the shoulder length. I've got a yellow bus, or bright coloured bus. When I think of a yellow bus, I see an American school bus. I feel this girl has been trying to come through a long time. I'm not sure she was actually found or discovered, or she was able to be put to rest. I'm just seeing a river, rocks, and someone being taken downstream. The message to whoever this is, and I'm getting the name Tina, that she has found her way. She has found her resting place. But she couldn't speak till now. She couldn't get through till now. I feel whoever needs this message, it's that they've been waiting, that they've been covering up, they've been holding on to their pain. I'm seeing a female looking in a mirror, putting on lipstick, putting on a face. This person is obviously making out that they're okay. They're getting on with life. They're just kind of being very distant, getting very bright colours. You know, somebody who's kind of over made up or overcompensating for things, maybe working too hard, doing too much to try and push out the pain, or not saying anything because they're holding on to their grief. This is a message for this person that it's okay, that the child that has passed has either been found or will be found, or it has found their resting place. A message for Alice. I'm getting the name Doggington or Dockington. There's a piece, there's a jewellery piece being shown, a brooch of some kind in diamante. It looks like it has wings, or it's curly at the edges. Something in a box. I feel this is for you, or for you to have. It's a gift. It's been given to you. I'm seeing a female looking through bits and pieces. There's a male next to this female who is saying it's not worth anything, or, you know, it's kind of they're belittling all the bits and pieces. I feel like this house has got lots and lots of things. There's a lot of, whoever this person was who passed, they collected a lot of things, lots of trinkets, and some of them were not any value, monetary value, but there was lots of memories. And this particular brooch or piece of jewellery is worth something. It will go back to, I'm getting the 1920s, 1926. It's a vintage piece. It's not just a piece of costume jewellery, as we call it, that you can pick up for a couple of pounds. Although I feel like this was a gift, and that the person I'm wanting to give this message to is it's their grandparent, somebody that they didn't see very much or didn't bother with. There seems to be a lot of guilt there. The lady who is passed over is saying, you know, to let go of the guilt. That she wants you to have this gift. She's laughing now because a lot of the stuff she collected it on purpose just because she was told she couldn't. But it made her feel safe. It was like her cosseting her family. It made her feel happy that all the pieces and all the things that she collected were from different people that were different energies, and she felt like she created a family through this. I'm just seeing a house clearing happening with this, and a male around the female who's connected, who is quite money minded, is very disinterested. The female that I need to connect with now to pass this message on is maybe feeling very lost and not really understanding. I don't know, I'm just getting the wrong path, maybe choosing the wrong person, putting the wrong trust in someone's hands, is believing that everything was going to be fine if she had, she found this one person, she believed in them. But I'm getting this if you're listening now, that there is a side of you that is broken and it needs to be mended. And this brooch or this piece of jewelry is going to be useful, I feel, on a monetary basis that could open up more opportunities and take you to freedom. I just get the sense that this relationship is, there's a lot of shadows there. There's a lot of control, and that this is a way to be set free. And that if you're listening, and again I'm getting the name Tina, that you shut this person out. Like you shut the grandmother or the lady that is passed because you didn't want to be told you were wrong. But she always loved you. So another message I'm getting, and this is to do with labour. The hard labour will be paid off. I'm getting shown the mines, people working in the mines, and the devastation that came from that, and the heartache and the challenges that came. But I don't know if I think this is just an analogy or showing that, you know, the people that have really put in that hard labour will get some dividends. I'm getting a win here, something that is really, has some fight that has been going on for so long. I'm getting like northern energy again, but the mines there was a lot of northern mines, obviously, and Yorkshire I'm getting. Maybe there is something that is coming up that people are linked with right back then that they're owed, a resolution of some kind, and this will make sense to somebody out there. Okay, so I've got the name Harkin, or is it Harkin? I know someone who has a surname Harkin. I do know of, also I know who I'd be speaking to if this is for Harkin. Although I just going to take what's given to me and trust that if this is for somebody that has readings of me regularly as a client or someone I know, that this is for you. And I'm trusting that this message will be given at the right time. Double the figures. That's the message. As a male coming through saying, double the figures. Something will match up. But rematch something that was divided. The income will come in and everything will be at its value at the right time. Let something slide. Let an equation slide, or I'm getting a lot of beliefs here, that something you believed in that worked, an equation that was right at the time, a scientific equation worked. So this could be a format that you follow, something, a conditioning, a belief. It worked before, but now you need to set aside, you know, your concerns. Things are changing, things are being disrupted. Because whatever this is that I'm seeing, this person who needs to listen, is that things are being redesigned and reformatted, and there's a lot of things, trickiness out there, and things that would just come from nowhere to show us to let go. And this person, I feel, is very either mathematical, very organised, very strategic, and this worked. This plan, yes, worked then. I've got 7 years ago, but now a renewal of faith needs to come in, and something needs to be altered or seen and processed in a different way, and that will require letting something go. And I feel like this is an ideal or a belief, you know, something that you've held on to or worked for. It's like part of it needs to be chipped away. It's not the whole thing, it's just, you know, it's like, right, well, it's a little bit like editing in you know, an editing suite, and you have to cut out a great scene. That's what they're saying. It's like you need to cut out a part of like your life. Maybe it's something that you're doing, carrying. So I'm getting the name Meredith. I'm getting the word Binworth, Binworth, and also the name Charlie. I'm being shown a rake, and they're saying rake up, Rake up the past, it will be worth it. Look into that box. Look at what's hidden. There's some paperwork hidden that will make a lot of sense and will make a big difference, and it will fill a gap. I'm getting something to do with somebody being adopted or not feeling part of a family. This is either some legal paperwork or documents that are important that have been waiting or to be opened at a certain point or to be found. I get the sense they were put aside to be found or to be left at the right time, but whoever did that passed away early and it kind of got lost in translation. So it was always meant to be found. It's in a locker or something with a key, or a combination. But it's underneath other paperwork. It's hidden away in different files. I'm being shown that the generations are going to get taller, that the grandparents of the new generation that's coming in from November onwards, okay, the people that become grandparents, the children that are born, I'm getting like the age, people that were born in 1976 onwards, that from then that are going to become grandparents in the next, from November on and over the next 10 years, the children will be very lengthy, will be very tall. The children will be very opinionated. The children will be masters at specific things. Where they have been creating programs on, children or people with high intelligence, of strong powers or with gifts, this is actually coming into play. The people that created these productions were already foreseeing what is coming. If you look to Back to the Future at the films back then, when that was created, there is a lot that has already come into play that was already picked up on. Maybe not so extreme, but it was there. I'm being told a winning lottery ticket and lots of fans. It's almost like somebody is having or financing a football game for a particular event that happened. I'm getting Manchester. This could be to do with something that happened in the Manchester area, which is significant, but I feel that I'm getting a young male that is linked to this, who is putting all this money into financing a particular game. I'm getting the names Beatrice, Belinda. And a message coming through: an old man came to your aid, pay it forwards. You don't need to pay it back to the same person, it's too late. Stop searching, just pay it forward to someone else who is in the same situation. I'm being shown somebody with a car that is stuck in a ditch, and it's a red car, and they're saying to let it go. This could be a car that is constantly got issues. The person that is delivering this message is laughing because it's such a waste of time. There's too much focus on trying to save this matter. And I think it might just be I'm being shown an analogy of a broken car. I've got the name Tim coming through, also the name Ron or Ronald. They like to be called Ronald, or was their, was called that by a parent. They're saying once you dig this up, you'll see that there isn't anything underneath. So it's a little bit like if, it's like something's buried, and it looks like the rest of it is underneath, but they're saying it's not, because when you actually take away the earth, you'll just see it's literally sitting on the top. So there's only half of a matter. What Spirit is saying is that, like a car, there's only so much you can do to, you know, to get it to keep working, and money and investment to put into a matter, and that, you know, in the end you're just putting in good money after bad. And I feel like this is to do with a building process as well. This is to do with an issue that is just, it's lost its legs. It doesn't, you know, it's just it's being shown over and over again that it's a money pit. Stop it, just let it go, and let go of what you've already put in, and just wipe it clean, and just say, right, I'm going to go for something new. Stop wasting your energy, because I feel like the digging up, that's what they're saying, is the digging up of this, you know, of trying to unearth the issues, unearth the problems, is actually just costing more and more. So I'm going to stop here today, and if you'd like to connect with me, if any of these messages resonate with you, or you would like some more info, you can catch me on thecircle.com. There is a link in the description box, or you can go to my website, www.saraperrypsychic.com, and you can book a consultation with me. There is a Calendly option there that you can book into, but please feel free to share and subscribe. Maybe these messages were meant for you to share and hear, so that you can guide somebody else or help somebody else in the process. But remember that you were here at the right time.